I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Did you see the pair that got pulled?
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, which almost certainly...
Perhaps a visit...
I don't like... They were in the...
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so...
Think I'll stick...
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, from spit roasts to sweetmeats, stick.
If it's my blessing, your hope...
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid, but you're made of
Something tell...
Fantastic!
So...
Chance's stew. It was once a favourite among... The only problem? A beast, no doubt.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest...
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest... Lady Karen.
Not nearly.
You're doing good trade.
What exact... Not once in 5 long years do you...
Just... all right.
Oh. Are you? And who...
All I know is that someone in Dallymill...
And what? You believe it? Look. I've done things I'm not proud of. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize.
No. I reckon you...
Of course. I spoke with Lady...
What did...
that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may have...
Oh, well, I knew none... But why would people say...
No, but people do things for all sorts...
Well, that trader, so that's where I'm going. Al?
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, but that's why...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales.
No,
Well, not...
And just how long has...
Yes.
but we didn't break them. We just...
Just like Miss Mididol showed up.
Miss Mididol?
Because that's the only way to become a...
Miss Mididol said...
Well, then you're...
The taking...
Speak for yourself.
You three need... So let's have a look at these paths with... All right. Every piece has its own role to play, and if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm. Why do you...
You're right.
You've written...
I'll think about...
Hold the...
Good thinking. This tiny piece is...
I have.
She puts them in...
That's...
You know?
Not well... So, now that we've taken...
I think...
Then...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces...
And the... And...
There.
Yes!
Well...
Oh, what?
That...
What do you...
With the... And...
Hey, look! We never...
You don't think...
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well,
Please.
Sid,
She-
not...
She's working.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Yote, Joshua?
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp. My own men did this. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were cut. It's... We can't let those...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Rest well, soldier. You said... Encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of. One of your brothers...
Another survivor.
His wound...
was right to send you. Those things. Tabor is safe, thanks to you. Here. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused with someone.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there in Cosnes when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine. If you insist.
For Titan!
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer.
And like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But just know that I will.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough? Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compel...
How do you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing in... Bring me that...
All right.
Of course you will. Leave take... I eagerly await you.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
You! Finally. No one was paying me.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would...
The university?
A specialist in my head. The answers I seek lie. Would you do one?
Climb the stairs.
And memorize a few inscriptions. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's... I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle, namely... I can't remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest.
No history would be complete without mention of the Mother Crystals.